the Trump Bibles being sold. And when I saw that, first thing I thought of, and look, I'm not a religious person. My wife is, and hey, I hope all that, and there's a heaven and all that, and I hope I get there. I'm just not sure, and I don't know. But what I find so funny is like I always remember that clip. I guess it was it 2015 or 16 when the dudes are interviewing Trump and they're like, "What's your favorite Bible verse?" And he couldn't name one, and then they're like,
Yes.
"Do you like?" By the way, I probably couldn't either. Really, I could say John 3:16. I remember that one from Stone Cold
Right.
Steve Austin. But they said, "Do you like the?" And by the way, I took a whole class in college, the history of the Hebrew Bible, and I can't remember hardly any of it. But they asked him, "Are you more of an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?" And he's like, "Both." And this is what I would say if I was asked a question like that. If I'm having to pretend to be religious when I'm not, and again, I'm gonna both sides this one. The fact that you have to pretend, like we know Donald Trump isn't religious, and that's fine, by
Wait,
the way.
how do you know that, Charlie? Are you certain?
If you can't name, if he's pushing 70 at the time and he can't name one Bible verse, and by the way, I can't really either, but I don't pretend to be religious. On the other side, I'm sure there's been some Democrat presidents who are probably atheists or agnostic, but they couldn't admit it because it'd be bad politically. And I just think it's all part of this show. Everybody has to pretend. It's so stupid to me.
Well, it's more than a show though. Now it's it's money, right? I mean, look, he's
Yeah.
licensing his name to sell these Bibles for $60. In the Truth Social post, he said he has many Bibles at his home. And I mean, so if you went to Mar-a-Lago, you would probably find a lot of Bibles around. And he says he reads it often. So I mean, maybe he's in his later years become a more religious man. I don't know. I mean, again, in a few weeks, we have the Stormy Daniels hush money payments trial coming up. But, do you really believe that Trump is sitting at Mar-a-Lago, after a round of golf, after he wins the club championship, which he bragged, congratulations for that. He's, cracking open a Bible and reading John 3:16. Personally, I have my doubts about that, but I'm not there. So I can't confirm or deny.